Another C.D.C. production.
C.D.C. family, what's the word? How y'all doing? We back with another interview today. It's been a little hot minute since I did an interview. Last time we had Lee Robinson on an American Sentinel K9. Today we got another band dog breed. I'm kind of dipping into the band dogs, man. I don't know. I didn't got the taste for them. You know what I mean? I liked them before, but yeah. Today we got my guy. Somebody connected with pretty well. Solid brother. His program is on the up and up. But I mean, he putting the world on blast right now with what he got going on. My guy Tony at TNTBANDOGCARTEL. We're gonna let him up and get into it. What's up, my guy?
What's up? What's up, man? God damn it. What's good?
Man, another day. Lord done bless me. We woke up. We finna get to it. Do this interview. Talk about your program. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm here to bench press the stress and curl the tension, baby. That's it. You
Yes,
know.
sir. Yeah. Okay, I'm with that. So I think we're gonna get straight into it. So, talk about how you got into dogs. What was your introduction?
Man, I've been to dogs a long time. My daddy always had pit bulls
Yeah.
when I was little. Funny thing is I was scared of dogs little. Then my cousin Raymond 1900 who parted this shit with me,
Yeah. Shout out to him.
you know, he taught me a lot. He taught me just about everything I know about dogs. Cause
Okay.
we more like brothers than cousins.
Yeah.
So that's who really taught me a lot about dogs. He started off when we was kids. He bred German shepherds. We both had pit bulls. So that's how I started with dogs.
Okay. And I kind of was gonna ask you. You kind of answered a little bit of that, but how'd you get into wanting to start a program? When did you realize that? And what was that point? And when did you get to that point?
Well, I always had a program without a program. You feel
Yeah.
me? So growing up into the shit, excuse me, growing up into it, like I said, we always had dogs. We always bred dogs, but we just it wasn't vocal.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So it's like when I went away and did my time, I called my cousin from there. I say, cuz this is what I want to do. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He like go for it. At first he like, man, I ain't jumping back into no dogs, cuz so I'm like, damn, I need you, cuz I can't
Yeah.
do it without you. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, man, you good, man. He say, man, you know what you're doing. You know how to read the pedigree. You know how to look at dogs. You know what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I like, man, I need you, man.
Yeah.
And shit, I came home, did exactly what I said I was gonna do, and we birthed something good.
Yeah. That's what's up.
So so that's what it is. That's how it went.
Okay.
I was studying a lot of people's stuff, looking, you know, and just like I always say, when we see something we missing or something we ain't got, if we need it, we gonna go get it and come back with it. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
You
I like
know?
that.
So so ain't no stopping nothing like that, man. The
Right.
main
No.
thing
Yeah.
with this, that's why I like to say a family instead of a team, because the main thing with this, man, if you don't have a strong team with you, man, you doomed, bro, because you can't do it all yourself.
Right. Yeah. That's
You
true. They
know,
say if you want to go somewhere fast, take your people with you.
man, you got to,
Right.
you got to do some things that don't benefit you, even long as it benefit the team.
Right.
Everybody
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah.
But everybody don't get that part, man.
That's true. Yeah, it don't always work out. I don't want to say especially with our people, but we see it a lot with our people. So this is special that you guys have done something this big. Create this program and producing these dogs, but doing it as a team, as a unit. So that's my next question is, you answered some of it, but how was it building your team and coming together? What was the process like with that? Was there any issues? What was the trials with that?
it wasn't never an issue. Like I said, me and my cousin, we disagree. We had disagreements with
Right,
shit. You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying? But it be little shit like we want to do the breeding that we gonna do anyway. It just be like when to do it. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Or
right,
I'm gonna do this one first or that one first. And then our man Bobby came on board. You know what I'm saying? And great thing about it was, man, we all like-minded people and we value each other opinions.
right.
It ain't no big eyes and little U's, you know?
Yeah,
Like I said. And then everybody can hold their own by themselves. So it
exactly.
ain't
Yeah,
like one person putting up a whole bunch of money and this, and that, or we all a shoulder to lean on, and that's outside of dogs. You feel me?
right, right.
So like I tell people, I ain't never broke. I just be running out of money. you know, you know what I'm saying? So I might have to pick up that phone. Hey, cuz I need you now. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
so yeah. That's just how I go.
No, that's 100 though. I like that though. I mean, and yeah, having a team that just put you ahead. Like you said, it hit different.
Man, a team without BS, man, that's like, man, that's the ultimate with this right here. That's
Yeah,
the ultimate with any business.
yeah,
Because I don't I don't have to run point if I don't have to. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah,
I don't always want to run point. You
right.
got to pass the rock. You feel me?
Yeah, you
So
got
it's
to.
like, yeah. So that's the only way this could work, man. Because unless you Superman or something, man, unless you got a whole lot of time, because people got life outside of dogs.
Exactly. Yeah,
So it's like, damn, you got to come home, clean up kennels. You whelping puppies. You got to go to work. You got to spend time with the kids. You
right.
know, you might have to jump on wifey. You feel me? You got to get
Yeah,
that in. You know,
yeah, you
I
got to.
specialize
Yeah,
in breaking hips now. You
right,
know,
right.
have a wheelchair around it, but I'm thrusting something now. You hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You
one
know,
hundred.
so I say that's the main thing with a program, man.
Yeah,
A
no,
strong team of like-minded people, you know.
for sure. Um, what's some tips with that? Just kind of team building and just working together. Maybe some things that you guys as a unit messed up on or had to figure out as y'all kept going. What were some things you guys had to learn?
Uh, we bought a lot of lessons with this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You know, a lot of people, it's like with building any kind of brand, you got passed out testers. It's like the streets.
right.
You know, a lot of people claim they bosses, but they don't want to take the losses that come with it.
Yeah,
You have to invest in people when you got a business, man.
right.
I can't start a brand new barbecue spot and can't give out no free barbecue.
That's true. Yeah,
But they got to test it now. You ain't gonna buy your car without test driving the wheel.
no, you're
You
not.
know, so the main thing was getting dog, and it's still a problem.
Right.
Getting
Yeah,
dogs, getting dogs in the right hand, man.
yeah.
In the right hands. Everybody thought I was crazy. They thought it was gonna be a fly by night thing.
Mm,
I was getting, he gonna fall off in a minute. We here to sneak this,
yeah,
you know, but as I always say, we gonna make runways out of roadblocks. You feel me?
right. Yeah,
So they thought I was crazy giving away dogs and giving free. Still do it. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
because I believe in this, man. So,
Right,
I want to, man. The plan with this is, man, I want to touch the world.
right.
If I get a dog in every part of the country, man, that's a blessing.
Yeah,
This ain't local, man. Shit, I'm trying to. Man, I want to be the Amazon of this shit if I can.
right.
You know,
Mm,
but I'm not gonna sacrifice quality.
right,
You
right.
know, we all know all dogs, all litters ain't gonna be that.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
if you say everything you done bred is that, then boy, I want to see it. I want to meet you. You
Yeah.
got to be, boy. You got to be. You can't even be Jesus Christ. You got to be God. You hear me? You
Nah,
know.
for real. Yeah.
So
Everybody not bad. Everybody in the family ain't bad.
Yeah, you gonna have them duds,
Yeah, yeah,
So that's the ones you give to the neighbors, Hey man, you take them back on the return. You stand on your word.
yeah,
That's one thing we gonna do. Pride ourselves on our word, man. But you got to be the right home. You can't just bang out a puppy and doing bad and be like, oh man, he ain't this or he ain't that.
yeah. Nah,
You know that how you expect me to do? How you expect me to stand with you on that?
right. Can't.
Cause man, it's some people, man. You think really like that with a dog, boy. They take a dog through the ringer. We expect 2-month-old puppies to be Andre the Giant or Hulk Hogan. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you might be a little too young for that. I don't know.
Nah, I know. I
I,
know.
yeah,
I
yeah,
watch wrestling. Yeah, I
yeah.
watch. I watch.
You big paws on a puppy. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
No, I can't. I catch your drift though. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I got you. Um, so I noticed something with your program. Y'all kind of got into band dogs and bull herders. I don't want to say before they really blew up because they've always somewhat been around, but y'all kind of got onto the breeding aspect of them before they really hit the scene, and you've seen everybody else trying to create a band dog or breeding band dogs and bull herders.
Now, to be honest with you, I didn't see it because I was locked up.
Right, right.
So I was, but as I was just studying dogs, we had access to phones and shit, but
Yeah.
I'm still new to Instagram. You see, I had to ask you how I get this shit off the screen. Like this
Yeah,
this phone stuff still be messing me up, man. So,
yeah.
but I had a vision and I knew what I wanted. Like I like masters, but
Right.
let me see what's speeding it up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if you looking at dogs, like love what Bull Vision did, got their blood. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They like really made it the term bull herder famous. But the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
person to do bull herders was Dominic Donovan of the Donovan
Yeah,
Pension.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
That's the original bull herder.
Right.
you know. So the shit it's been around, man. You
Yeah.
know, it's been
That,
around.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They don't give him a lot of credit, but he created something amazing, man. And people, as you supposed to do, that's what we all supposed to do in business. You
Right.
supposed to steal something and try to make it better. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Right.
talked to him the other day. He said the original cross to his program was Presser, Bulldog, and Herder.
Really.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing new, man. People been doing this.
Right. Right. Yeah.
You you know,
Okay. So, why do you think band dogs have really kind of blew the scene up? Because before everybody you had the herders and whatnot. Some people was on the kind of course, which they still are, but now you see a band dog. It's a breeder for a band dog. You go down Instagram, that's all you see really.
yeah, I can say yeah, no, like the bull herder, seems to really accelerate it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Everybody want it. Band dogs, people still love it because when you come from the inner city, everybody had a pit bull or a Rottweiler. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, to be honest, man, to that John Wick shit came out and all that, wasn't nobody looking at no Malinois and that
No.
type stuff. Man,
No.
don't nobody want no German Shepherd in the hood. Man, we want
That's true.
Rottweiler. We want Rottweilers and pit bulls, man.
Yeah.
And something like a Connie Corso, you might even seen a couple of Neos because they was
Right.
exotic back then when I was
Right.
growing up. Like I
Yeah.
said, you young, you feel me?
Yeah.
So 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 uh so yeah, like, but with the band dog scene, when you got the right ones, I think they still like an ultimate dog. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, for sure.
Only thing confusing me with the band dog scene is we call band dogs, but they got splash. Some of them got splashes of herder in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
That's
know,
true. Yeah.
so that still be confusing with me, but that's just me.
Right. Yeah.
Like I like to call a dog what it is. I don't know what the fuck I got sometimes. Like shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like
I respect that.
so yeah, man, that's I think it's the ultimate dog. It's a little hard. They can still think, so it is. I like that, and it still give you the look,
Right,
you
right.
know.
Yeah.
So that's why I think about that.
Yeah, I think, my idea though, what the dog is, it's really you're doing it to get the best of everything that you're adding in, or best of both worlds. Like you said, if you're adding a mastiff, then we add the pit bull to the dog to get more of the drive in the dog, but we keep some of the size
Right.
in the defensive kind of mindset. That's how I look at it. But I see a lot of people today, not to really speak on others, but a lot of people doing it just to create their own thing. And I think that's I think we got a call.
Yeah, yeah. You got now. See, I know something you don't know. I put mine on D&D.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, so you should have been good.
Yeah, that's so that's you. I know we can't. I ain't getting no blackouts.
Uh-oh. Okay, so let me, cause your screen kind of cut off, but mine didn't. I don't.
It did.
Oh shoot. Hold on. Let me see.
Can you hear me?
I can still hear you. I just can't see you.
Yeah, I got full bars up.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's just your screen and cut. I don't know why. Um. So you still on the screen like where we doing the interview?
I cut it off and cut it back on. Did it work?
Nope. It's still can't see you.
Yeah. Well, come on. Let's finish the interview there. You know. Now I'm the ghost.
Okay. 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 What was I saying? So I said you see a lot more band dog people now. Not to speak on others, but some people doing it more of to create their own breed.
Now
Um,
speak on others. We can't create our own breed when it's already been done.
right, right, yeah, I agree.
But I do see a lot of, I ain't gonna say unnecessary mixes, but they mixes they mix. Everybody think they got some type of secret sauce, man. You know,
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
motherfucker better learn to stick to what's working.
right, right,
You know, everybody think they doing something different, but you know, man, it ain't nothing different, man. What in business, ain't no idea, new idea, just somebody beat you to it.
right. That's a fact. Yeah,
You
that's a
know,
fact. Yeah, cause I mean, and then even with the band dog term, some people just now look at it as it's a cross between like we said, a mastiff and a bulldog, or American bulldog and a mastiff. But there's still some people that preserve the original meaning of it as it being.
Neo slash pit bull. That's the original. That's the
Yeah,
original band dog.
right, right,
Now it's anything with a master.
yeah, yeah,
With a pit bull, and then it's like, and then like I said, take my dog Rambo for instance.
hmm,
When I got him, hey, band dog, band dog. Well, damn, he got like 12%, 12.5% Dutch herder in him.
right, yeah, he
You
does,
you
yeah,
so it's like, what is we basing this shit on looks, or are we basing this shit off the pedigree?
right, right.
You
As a lot
know?
of people nowadays, it's more of look, and DNA of what it consists of, instead of the original formula. And then going back a little bit further, band dog was really more of like a working title for what you did with your dog. If the dog was used as a guard dog, or even I mean, later back then,
Man,
attack dog.
man slash woods.
Right. Right.
Man or animal. That's
Yeah.
the band dog term.
Yep.
So yeah, it's really more of a term instead of a breed.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's even with like Cane Corso, or Presa Canario. The Presa Canario, it was like dog of grip, or catch dog. Cane
Right.
Corso, the same thing. So some people still live by that when it comes to their dogs. Some people say if you got a Cane Corso that doesn't, do catch work or man work, that it's a Italian Mastiff instead of a Cane Corso until they do some work and earn that title. So I
Yeah.
think, man, if we kind of got back to that aspect of it, man, that would just continue to uh better the dogs in the aspect of what we want them to do and what they are used for.
But the problem is, we got a lot of people that we really train without a purpose. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
people just want a badass dog, and
right,
then if you gonna do sports, do sports. If you gonna have a real personal protection dog, train for that. But we
right.
expect for all the dogs to do everything. Like I
Yeah,
said, we looking for Clark Kent and Superman,
that's
and that
true. Yeah,
and that's hard to get, bro.
it
Like
is.
like and it's like it's the way it start on foundation of how you build the dog. Like we said, if the genetics there, the genetics is the genetics. But even still, everybody ain't gonna make the cut for everything.
No, that's
You
true.
know, all we can do is put the best ones together and shit. I don't want to say hope, but pray this shit work out.
Right, yeah. Because I mean, we're not God, so we can't tell what a dog's gonna do or what it's gonna come out to be. We just gotta really, put our best foot forward and hope for the best with the dog.
Yeah, I mean, we done seen one-on-ones all the time that can't reproduce itself or nothing close to it.
Yep, exactly. Yeah,
You you know, and
that's a
I think it goes male and female. We always harp on the male, the male. What male you using? But what about your bitch?
right.
You know, a lot of these guys, they'll check their female and put them up. Oh, that's just a brood stock. Man, I'm checking my females like I'm checking my males, man.
Right.
You know, like that's just how we got to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
the puppy's coming from her. I mean, the male is producing them with his sperm and whatnot, but the puppies are coming out of the mother. They're gonna have more of her DNA in them.
I ain't gonna say more. It's still a 50-50 because without the daddy, you don't got nothing without that
Right.
semen.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna shoot the club up. You got to get, he got to get that credit.
Yeah.
You
No. Yeah.
know,
For sure. For sure.
so, but I believe they both got to be equally yoked.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. They gotta complement each other.
yeah, for sure. It got to compliment. You know, she can't have two left feet and he got two right.
Yeah. Yeah. The puppy's gonna be slew footed. Yeah. You right. Yeah.
You
No,
know,
that's
but
correct.
I get it. Like a lot of people say, the bitches just act different. They, especially when they're in heat and shit. Well, man, I ain't never seen a dog ball up and cry on her period like a woman. You know,
Right.
like, you know, hell, I ain't never seen a bush. I ain't never seen a bush say nothing, complain about no cramp. Shit, you know,
Man,
like,
you wild, bro. Yeah.
yeah, hey, I'm just keeping it real. I'm
You got
being
a point
funny.
though. You got a
You, you
you got
know,
a point.
shit, for a minute, hey, I be starting to wonder if that shit fake.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, shit, you looking for a little pampering? Just tell me that, baby.
Right. Right. Yeah.
You want a little you time, a little crawl up in the bed, eat some chocolates and shit. Go
Yeah.
ahead, but shit, it is what it is, man. You know,
Man, you was a
I,
fool, dog.
me personally, I just say I never seen nothing different out of my females because they females. You know,
Right. Right. It was something you told me when I think we got on the phone for the first time. Like a lot of people say, the females and the males, males are hard to keep. You say, but Clarissa Shields, she a tough bitch. Layla Ali, she a tough bitch. So, it's not really a difference in it. I mean, it's dogs are individuals at the end of the day. So,
man, a dog is a dog, man.
right,
And when you got something good, you got something good. I don't care if it's male or female.
right,
Shit, I know a couple. I can spin through the hood right now while we on camera. I know a couple females that done kicked on some males' ass. You feel me? I'm talking
yeah,
about put them to sleep.
yeah. No,
I
that's
got
true.
one homie. It made him go get a bat. He beat the boy with a bat. She kicked his ass so good. You know? Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
it get like that sometimes. Yeah, my cousin hit hard. She a female, about 120 pounds.
yeah. You
Yep.
know? Ain't nobody gonna be playing with no. Hey, Clarissa Shields, a woman. We be feeling like we a man, but let her snuff you.
You
You
gonna be
you
ready to put something on her.
you say Harlem Nights?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I had to Eddie Murphy her motherfucking ass.
You accuse me of stealing, I'm gonna kick your ass again. You crazy bitch!
Yeah, you know, yeah, yeah,
You want to hit
yeah,
people with garbage cans?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah. Hey, forget the
man.
garbage can. I gotta get that pinky dough.
Yeah,
You hear
yeah,
me? Yeah, you know.
man. Whew. I'm gonna have to edit this, boy. This is good. I'm gonna have to put some clips on top of this.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, you. I'm gonna say you one of my favorite interviews. You know,
yeah. Clip me up, man. We gotta run them clips on IG for them back, cause I know you gonna edit the YouTube. You
yeah,
know, you know. Yeah, we gotta get some paid viewings, cause I like to pop it, man. I think, and I'm trying to do better with the customer. I need a bar of soap like Granny. You know.
you ain't doing bad though, man. You doing pretty good.
Yeah, because I'm conscious. I'm aware of it. You
Right.
know.
Yeah.
But if we was just popping it on the phone, woo wee.
Oh, you be letting it loose. Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
got
I'm like the drunk old lady at the church.
you.
You know.
Man, you was a fool.
Yeah.
Let me see what my next question is. What breeding over the years, what is some of the most important things you've learned, and that could pertain to dogs and also even dealing with people, doing transactions, maybe even getting burned by some people with dogs. What are some things you've learned over the years?
Man, something I learned over the years. When important dogs and you a breeder,
Yeah.
getting a semen analysis, checking their teeth if you want them working, you know. And
Yeah.
like a lot of countries, they don't do brucellosis tests. In the United States, we do. You
What's that?
know, that's something that causes dogs to go sterile. You
Oh,
know, so it's like just running your proper tests, man, and then I didn't come from the bully game and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I was new to all the progesterone testing and all of that. So
Right.
now I done learned how to do a little bit of that. We done use surgical AIs, artificial AIs, because all the
Mm,
time natural breeding, sometimes you have a problem with the natural breeding,
yeah. Yeah. That's
So
true.
so just keeping dogs healthy and just watching your dogs, man. Before I used to kind of do the every other day of feeding, because I feed good, so I used to feed them every other day.
Right.
But my cousin, I'm like, man, you see, ain't nobody over here down. We going back and forth one day. He said, I get that, cuz your dogs look good on your yard.
Right.
He say, but when you see your dogs every day, you get to catch shit early.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
if I missed that day, they could have been sick the day I didn't go back there. But I do clean up. I clean up shit every day.
Right.
But 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 you have to be able to catch something early.
Yeah.
So I would say, for us breeding, those are the lessons that I learned. And even that's why a lot of times y'all don't see us. We don't post future breedings. We don't. We don't even put up a banner or nothing until it's confirmed.
Right.
Man, we done confirmed breeds that females done absorbed at the end or had dead puppies and
Yeah.
things like that. That's why I learned. That's another thing. We don't accept deposits till puppies a week old.
Okay.
You know, like I got a litter to hit a week old today. So deposits is open, everybody.
All right. Yeah. Y'all get on that.
Yeah, it's exclusive. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, but yeah, those are some of the things I learned. And timing, man. When you come from breeding dogs the old way, you count 7 to 10 days. But
Right.
you might want to do a breeding and the male ain't on your yard. You got to travel. You may have to get semen flown in.
Yep.
So I do think progesterone testing when you don't have the male on site is there's no other way. You have to do it that way.
Right.
It's too much money involved, to
Yeah.
it to be your fault.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
a fact.
then when you are doing breedings with other people, ask them what type of guarantee is on this breeding if it don't take.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people be like, I did my part. Man, I ain't looking to beat or rob nobody about this little shit, man. This little money, man.
Yeah.
You know, like if we ain't hit, man, we gonna try it again. I ain't about to charge you up no more or none of that. We
Right.
ain't hit. You know, we gonna try till we hit. You know, but don't get on my nerves. I'ma hold my word. You know,
That's real though.
but
You know,
but
there's a
if
lot
I
of
got
people.
the male, I need you to do your part, and vice versa. If I got the female, do your part, cause I
Right.
paid you with no problem.
Right.
So if it didn't hit, don't be like, well, you bitch. Now I come to your city and do the progesterone test if need be.
Mm.
You know, but
Yeah.
just be men of y'all word, man. Quit trying to run off with that little ass money, man.
That no, that's a big thing. I gotta clip my. I gotta post that, man. I gotta post that as a clip because that is true. I mean, I've seen it, you know, and I got friends, you know, that have bought dogs and got burned. You know, I ain't gonna go into details, but I mean, it's a lot of people out here doing that, trying to get over on dogs with, like you said, a little bit of money compared to what you could make if you build a good relationship with a person. They come back and spend more money with you, or y'all collaborate, do business on certain things, and social media and etc.
Man, you know this dog game funny, bro. Like I, you know, I done been through it all in life, pretty much, bro.
Yeah,
You know, a lot of us. I ain't. This ain't the streets for me. You know what I'm saying? I do real estate. I love real estate.
yeah,
But I got a passion for these dogs. So I'll be doing this whether I didn't sell none or not. I'll still be doing this.
right,
You know? But I want them to pay me a little bit and pay for themselves. I ain't trying to kill nobody. And
right.
I'm gonna be honest with you about the dogs, you know? But a lot of these guys just don't get it. They make you want to bring street shit to the dog shit.
They do, and I
You
get
know?
it. Compare the streets to the dogs and whatnot,
And
but
and it's crazy, man, because it'll mess up dog sports as a whole.
exactly.
Because you gonna get that idiot that'll fuck up a field.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, it'd be some Columbine High shit going on. The whole field about a dog. You
Right.
feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know, so yeah, man, we gotta learn to do business the right way. You know, I had a situation where I I gave a guy two dogs. Blessed me. He on
Mm.
Instagram talking about how this was the best dog he ever had. I sent him some claims. He's still the claiming dog. I,
Uh,
I, and then tried to jump on some gangster shit. Like, hey, homie, that's the easiest thing to do, man. But I called to get two billboards put up in his city.
yeah.
I was gonna put his whole handle up, dog thief, this, and that.
Right.
Um, but they wouldn't let me get the billboards because I couldn't use his picture on his Instagram without his permission. They had to have his permission. So
Okay.
so they offered me to go on the news. I declined, but he called me. They called me. Oh man, you on some police shit? This, and that. Hey, bro, because I started blasting it all over Instagram. Matter of fact, he called me the police. My Instagram profile is him taking a midget to jail. And he on some bounty all the time. So he called me the police. Right? Hey, but this is what I be wanting to say, man. We can't we can't mix street and business together.
No, you can't.
When you advertise a dog as a dog trainer or a dog transporter or a breeder
Yeah.
on your page,
Hmm.
then you got to be aware it's gonna be some bad Google reviews, bro.
Right. Yeah.
And as a breeder, I'll be the first to tell you, all the dogs that I ever sold hasn't worked out, bro.
Right.
You know, like, but if I know you did what's right, we gonna correct that for you.
Right.
You know, and everybody buying a dog is a gamble, bro.
It
I done
is.
had dog. I done had shit. I just got did like that. I imported a dog. Spent a lot of money on this dog.
Yeah.
Man, I knew she was a wash soon she got off the plane, bro.
Damn.
They knew she was a wash when they sent her to me.
Hurt the body, hurt the soul.
And that
Man.
that that hurt business, man.
Yeah.
Because people work hard for their money, man.
Right.
Something that might be small to you might be big to somebody else, man.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a fact.
So this is a brand, bro. I stand by this brand, man. You know,
Yeah.
I want to be the Rolls Royce of this shit. Us the TNT Band Dog Cartel. You feel me? You know,
Under that. I mean, when you do something, you should want to be the best at it and do it big and do it the right way. You know what
and
I'm saying?
that's what I tell each other. And that ain't, and you ain't got to put nobody else down to do that.
You don't. That's
You
a
know,
fact, man. That's man. I don't know why people don't understand
you
that.
know, everybody want to throw jabs and stuff. Oh, that breed ain't that. That breed ain't this. Man, you ain't tell us about yours though.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you the truth about mine.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not trying to sell nobody no dream. What you see is what you get.
Right.
But I'm gonna hold your hand. I ain't gonna gatekeep with nothing. I
Yeah.
like to see the update on the puppies and this and that. You know.
Right.
So,
Solid.
so yeah. Go on with your next question.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So what's one dog you wish you could either produce again or could replicate within your program that you owned before?
Man, that's a hard one, man. To tell you the truth, I don't know. I like Rambo, but
Okay.
I also liked in my dog Roscoe. He was a dog, you know.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie. I I take 100 Rambos, you know.
Okay. Hey,
You,
Rambo like that. Okay.
you know, and my thing is, everybody want a Floyd Mayweather, you know.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to keep nothing to run. They ran and just a punk, but everybody want a Floyd Mayweather. They keep chasing that 1%. But
Yeah.
I take 1,000 Marvin Haglers and Bernard Hopkins.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's a
You,
good analogy. Yeah. Yeah.
you, you know, shit, just give me a good one.
Right.
You know, some dogs. You just got some dogs that don't do nothing great, but they do everything well. They
Yeah.
gonna get through anything and figure it out. I'm okay with that.
Right.
You know, I'd be a fool to say I ain't chasing for that 1%er though.
Yeah. I mean, because you
I'm,
should.
I'm,
You
I'm
want to.
chasing for it,
Right.
but I'm okay with a good solid dog, bro.
Right. 'Cause
You know,
that's mainly what everybody needs is just a dog that's solid at everything, and not just an all star at this one thing, but
but
a killer all around.
we gotta have a goal because everybody want to teeter the line
Yeah, that's true.
with personal and sports.
Yep.
Now, ain't no motherfucker breaking up in your house with no lawnmower, no motherfucker leaf blower. It's a pistol or a knife, some mace, some bats. It's something, you
Yeah.
know. Ain't no motherfucker gonna climb through your window with some garbage can lids clapping on me shit.
No, they not.
I'ma run to your kitchen and I'm in there breaking in and grab some pops to scare your dog off.
Right.
Like we gotta train with a purpose, man. You
Yeah.
gotta know what your goal is. A lot of people want this sports stuff, man, but what I see with this sports, man, you got to have hard work, dedication, and a strong team, man.
You do.
It's a lot of hours. I commend anybody who get to that PSA 2, 3, the Worlds, even the APPDA. You
Yeah.
offer them tools and shit like that. Boy, it's a lot of work, a lot of conditioning going into that, man.
It is. Yeah, it is. And
You know?
I'm not a sports fan, but I mean, it takes a lot of work doing sport. It's a lot on the dog. To do all those things in one day. It takes a real strong dog with a strong nerve and a high working drive to do that type of work all in that one day and under that type of demand. So I shout out to the sport people at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean,
Too.
it's the creme de la creme. It's like it's the world title. You feel
Right.
me?
Yeah.
It's like, can you perform under these bright lights?
Right.
You
Exactly.
know, and a lot of people fail, but I commend them for even trying, bro. I
Yeah.
went to my first trial a few months back, and I loved it, bro. Like to see the level of control them people got in PSA,
Right.
and this, and that. Like Jansen just did it with O Dog. He probably had a lot of people doubting him with O Dog, but he did it. He proved a lot of people wrong. You feel me? Like, and a lot of people chase high scores. Well, if we keep training and try to be ready for a high score, we'll never get on the field. Ain't
Mm.
nobody ever said, "Oh, they barely beat me." I beat you, motherfucker. You know,
Yeah.
you you barely beat me. Well, I was the winner. I don't care how barely I beat you.
Right.
I won. You know,
I barely won. I barely beat you. I barely
a,
won.
a winner is a winner. Everybody loves a winner.
Right.
Don King say, he used to have all his fighters fight each other. They say, well, why you come with one and leave with the other? He say, I came with a winner, I'm leaving with a winner. You know, yeah,
Man. Yeah.
you know.
True though. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Talk to us about some of the breedings you got planned or you already dropped. What are you expecting? What do they consist of?
Uh, we got the Rambo bred back to his daughter Scarlett. We ain't shot a bunch of footage, but
Yeah.
when I tell you they 5 weeks old, they on fire, man. And
Okay.
and, and I believe them is gonna excel in anything somebody want to do with them. And not only that, you get a bonus because those are foundation dogs. It's him back to his daughter.
Yeah.
So if you buy one of those, you should be able to pair that with anything on your yard and get some smoke. You know,
Yeah.
we got the old dog and BB litter. I,
Okay.
I don't understand how we still got a few of them left. But everybody looking for the hot puppy. I'm looking for a sturdy puppy.
Right.
You know, if it's showing me confidence, nice drive. Hey, you good training, motherfuckers. Y'all should be able to build it to what y'all want.
Right.
We get a lot of questions. Uh, do it got food drive? Do it got prey drive? Why y'all ain't back China? I ain't no trainer. Me or my cousin ain't no trainer. I mess with my keeper like that.
Yeah.
But they say no training is better than bad training. We give them some grits. We understand how to make sure it get all the way in the back of their mouth. But a lot of that stuff, how they got these puppies screaming and hollering for shit,
Yeah.
I ain't got the capabilities of that as of yet. I'm a
Right.
learner, but I'm
Yeah.
not a trainer again. When
Right.
you buy as a trainers and decoys, when y'all buy y'all dog, build y'all dog.
Right.
The faster you get it, the better it's gonna be for you. Cause everybody say they got their systems that they do.
Yeah. Well,
Everybody come. I done seen some wild ways people check puppies. But that's your method, that's your method, you know. So then we got these puppies that I just said, the 7 days old today.
yeah.
Scarlet and Static. I expect super great things off this litter. It's the first time we did a heavy herder breeding.
Mm-hmm.
I take that back. It's not the first time because we got Gooch. We did a full herder breeding, but actually crossing one of our bull herders to a herder, to a full herder.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've done that.
Okay.
So I'm expecting good, fast, hot puppies off of that. Strong, solid puppies. So yeah, and it's a lot of, and also we got Rambo bred back to one of his cousins. That should be due a couple weeks from now. That's gonna be nice, you
Okay.
know. So it's a lot of breeds that I'm excited on,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of future breeds that I'm excited on. But again, I don't like to speak on those until they happen.
Right. Right. How can somebody get one of those puppies off of one of those breedings you got on the floor right now?
Man, come and join the family, man. Come give us some fucking with. You know,
Where they can
like
find you at?
like I said, this a family, man.
Yeah.
We ain't had nothing. Come pick you a good dog. Just bring your wallet.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, of course, we like to vet for more working homes and things of that nature.
Right.
Because even a lot of working homes, people will still buy your dog. They show good things, but they don't do what they say they gonna do.
Right. Yeah. That's true.
Like they'll get the dogs and it just be forever doing hood arrest stuff, which I'm okay with it because I like hood arrest shit. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Like I'm a breeder though, but
Right.
do I want to say I do want to try to get one of our productions and do it on the field, me personally as a breeder, because I'm not I'm not a decoy, I'm not a trainer.
Right.
But as a breeder, I really would like to try as a handler to get on there, at least put a PDC or a one on my own dog, one of our own dogs.
Okay.
And we vetting out more people that's in those sport worlds that really get on the field and get busy.
Yeah.
You know?
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I mean, trainers, people that's getting into it. Uh, excuse me, TNT Band Dog Cartel. That's the way to go. You want some, some hot, some with workability. Contact them. Where can they reach you? Instagram, YouTube, not YouTube, Instagram, right?
Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, okay,
You know. So yeah, man. You know, and man, we stand behind this shit, man. There be a lot of thought, a lot of money going to this, man. Like
yeah,
I don't like the term backyard breeders because I don't even know what the hell that is. You just got some people. You just got some people that take care of their dogs better than others.
right, yeah,
Whether you got a strict breeding facility or it's in your backyard. If you're doing ethical shit, then you're doing ethical shit.
right.
You know,
Yeah,
street
sometimes.
shit,
Oh, go
street
ahead.
shit, bring street shit.
Yeah,
You know.
sometimes I think too. It's some with the backyard breeders. Sometimes there's some people that just don't know. The things that another person might know that has more experience. You know what I mean? So why not? Why not educate them? Give them some tips. Now, sometimes some people don't. Think they know everything. So I can't speak for everybody, but sometimes there's some people that just don't know or have an idea of what's best for the dogs at the end of the day, and they're just trying, or they're doing, or they're just getting into it.
Yes, it's each one teach one though, man.
Right,
You know, it shouldn't be no gatekeeping. It's just all about the betterment of the dogs.
right.
I ain't scared of nobody having no better pro. It's people that probably got better programs than me now.
Yeah,
But put me as a contender though. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I'm striving to be. Do I want to be the best at anything I do. We all supposed to think we the best.
right.
If you come in with doubt, then I don't even want you around me.
You already beat.
You know, yeah, you already be. It's mental.
Yeah,
You know, but past the knowledge, man, it's a lot of gatekeeping, man. It's a lot of I can't tell you myself. Well, if you bought a dog for me and you asked me, man, well, what way should I breed this? I got to guide you because it shows consistency in the line.
right. Yeah,
You know, hey, you might create something better than I created with my own shit, but guess what? You still got to say your foundation stock was from TNT.
right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
You know, so my foundation stock from somebody.
right.
You know, some people might like tomatoes in their gumbo, some might like a little more onions.
It's true. Yeah,
You know, give me some caliente. I want a little bit of pepper. You know,
yeah, yeah. For sure. Um, Man, we knocked this out. I thought we was gonna be here a little longer, but we this just flowing. I like this though. This is a pretty good interview. I got a couple more for you, bro.
let's go.
So what's some things we can expect from TNT Band Dog Cartel to close out this year, and what does 2027 look like for the cartel? If you're willing to give us a little sneak peek.
2027 gonna be slow. We gonna pump our brakes on the breeds to some of these for some of these puppies to grow up. You
Okay.
know, but we
Yeah.
close it. We gonna end the year with a bang. We been having a good year so far.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of people that really I think really slept on this old dog and Unica breeding
Mm.
because it's more oppressive
Yeah.
and you know some didn't make it. Some went to pet homes. You know,
Right.
um, but I got a couple that I'm still holding on to that I'm really liking.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna work with them. I'm gonna see because if they be what I expect them to be, they gonna pay for it later.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna you know they'll pay for it later.
Yeah. You need to
You
train
know,
them like that. You need to
and
train.
we got some big things on the horizon that I'm gonna be announcing soon. You know,
Yeah.
we about to expand the TNT Band Dog Cartel franchise.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that it's a lot of good things on the horizon, man.
Man, I'm ready
You
to see
know,
it. Man.
I would like to find more women, cause some the women be killing it, bro.
They do. Yeah.
Hey, cause they got something to prove in a male dominated industry. You know how the women be. I could do anything you can do, so they trying to do it better.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When they do it, they tapped in with it. They full fledged doing it. The women I've seen doing it.
Man, I bet on them all day, every day, twice on Sunday.
Yeah, for real. You ain't
You
lying.
know,
Um,
you,
Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, player.
I say, at the end of the day, we looking to put out solid dogs
Hmm.
in an untouchable breeding program.
Yeah.
I want this shit like a wet thumb on an iPhone screen. You can't touch it. You know, you
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
you
Man,
know. Hey,
you didn't drop some quotes in this interview, man. You didn't. Yeah, you didn't drop
yeah,
some quotes. Yeah, you did, man. Like I
And
said.
my thing is invest in your program. Like I said, I know times is hard. We know
Yeah.
times is hard. That's why we accepting all major credit cards and shit like that.
Oh
Get your
yeah, I
credit
did see
together.
that.
Get your
Yeah.
credit together. And if you can, man, I mean, anybody worth a shot, just
Right.
keep it real, man. When you keep it real, you ain't got to beat around the bush and call to ask a million questions. I don't mind answering no questions. Just don't keep repeatedly doing it.
Right.
You
Yeah.
you know, so just invest in your program, man. Like I said, everybody go through them lumps and bumps. Like I said, I ain't never broke. I just be running out of money. That's as real as I can keep it.
Yeah.
You know, so, man. We understand, man. You know, we understand, man. So, but I don't even care if it don't come from me. Just invest in you some good dogs with some good genetics.
Right.
And a breeder that's gonna stand by his shit.
Yeah.
And along with that, get you a proper trainer, man. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
seek out you a proper trainer. Some people know how to train a dog. Some people know how to decoy a dog. But I'm learning it's a difference in building a dog.
Yeah. It
A,
is.
mo-
Yeah.
a motherfucker got to know how to build a dog. And that's what separates those folks. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah, man.
right.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do I got one more for you? I think yeah. I think we kind of talked about it, but man, what's one of your favorite breeders out there in band dog bloodline, or even somebody you might want to work with in the future?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot. I like Stone Grove stuff. I still like the Dante stuff.
Yeah.
You know. Of course I got Misfits, you know. I still like Mark Banks shit. So I'm gonna collab with that soon. Like it's a bunch, man. It's a lot of good breeders. And it's been a lot of good breedings that went down this 2026.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people I see doing it. A lot of people, and a lot of them is trainers. So they know how to do a little more imprint on them puppies that got them screaming and hollering and shit. So,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of it's a lot of good breeds, It's a lot of good breeds, you know. I got some other shit going on, with a few guys,
Yeah.
So it's a lot of good breeds.
No, for sure.
I ain't no hater, man. I ain't no hater. Like it be a lot of hate going on in this dog community, man.
You do.
A lot of sneak dissing too.
Yeah.
But when I drop my bomb, though, I'm gonna start putting some addresses on this shit.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know. And then a lot of people don't understand, man. We in the sales, This a people business, man. So
Yeah.
some people that will kind of hinder their program if you don't know how to be a people person.
Got to be a people person. That's for sure one of the most important
You
things.
know. And,
Yeah.
and a lot and the shit, I can't lie and say the shit don't be nerve wracking. With a lot of the questions, you might get somebody who been. Now I had one little boy, man, the homie, he he asked about every breed. And he been fucking with me for about 3-4 years. But I always answer this question. Guess what? He flew all the way from LA to buy a puppy, man. Kicked it with me
Dang.
for 3 days, man.
No, that's what's up.
So you can't put everybody in the same boxes as they bullshitting.
Right.
Because I do some window shopping.
Yeah.
Not saying I ain't got the money, but I just said I be
Got you.
trying to weigh my options.
Right. Yeah.
I be a little undecided. So we get it. But what I can tell y'all, man, a lot of breeders and a lot of trainers, do get burnt out. So when you see something that you like, and if you got the right relationship with the breeder or the trainer, go and drop your deposit and get that done, man.
Yeah.
Or at least I done did shit like this where I done asked people about a whole lot of shit. Man, I just send them some money, man. Look, man, I ain't trying to waste your time. What's your cash out? They go 200, 300.
Yeah.
You know, I done did shit like that. Like,
That's
see, I
good.
know, but I know I've been long winded with you.
Yeah.
So there's people time, man. Person might pick up that phone when they just got out work. They might be having a bad day, and they answer all your questions, and then you bullshit them. I'm
Right.
gonna drop the I'm gonna drop the deposit next Wednesday. On God, man. These motherfuckers, they'll put it on their baby, man.
Be
Don't do
lying
that,
on their
man.
teeth.
Don't do that. Just keep it real, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey, if you only got a few $100, put that shit in the kitty and her and go on to it. You know,
Yeah.
get a little discipline, man. Drop it in the can. I ain't touching this till I got me a thigh wow to put
Right.
on the dog. You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, a little discipline, man. $10 a day go a long way.
It do. It do. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, they think that little shit don't add up.
It do.
Look
Yeah.
at that shit. Look at that shit in 30 days, 6 months. That shit add up, man.
Yeah.
So that be my main thing, man. But like I said, and staying away from the bickering and beef.
Hmm.
Like that hurt the dog shit as a whole. And a lot of motherfuckers bickering and beefing. If we selling dogs in the sports realm, ain't got no motherfucking titles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all doing something the same.
Right.
You know, but it's just like that's what we got. We got to learn to stick together, man.
Yeah.
You can't don't get mad because this person bought a puppy from this person and this and that. Man, they can spend their money where the fuck they want to spend their money at.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, that don't mean they don't value your program any less.
Right.
You know, man, listen. When you go in the grocery store, man, there's 1,000 different brands of bread.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be in there if the motherfuckers wasn't selling.
That's true. Yeah. That's a fact.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of bakery y'all got down there, but some people like buskins, some people like bunt cake. You know, like
Yeah.
like it's just a preference. And
Right.
why I can't take and I'm trying to figure out how to put the buskins cake and the bunt cake together.
Yeah.
I would make a bomb.
Right. Yeah.
So that's just a lot, man. Like you said, a lot of people gotta be willing to work with each other and or get out somebody else's way.
Yeah.
Like me, if I don't got what you looking for, but I will point you into the right direction to some guys that I fuck with. Like, look, bro, dude got a good program. Dude got a good program. Like, I fuck with them, and I'm gonna try to point you to the right. Like with people who buy puppies from me, I try to point them to what I think is a good person to build a puppy in they area. It's just about
Yeah.
I don't know it all. Like I'm new to this shit, but I understand dogs and I understand what I'm looking at.
Right.
You know, so it's like they thought this was just gonna be somebody that just blew up just came on the scene, got one hot litter, and that was gonna be that. No, TNT band out here to stay. I'm talking about ain't gonna get in a couple folks' way if you don't get with it.
Yeah.
Like man, I embrace all friendly competition, man, but I ain't doing no hating. You
Man, you
know,
should, man. I don't get people that do.
yeah, hey, it's enough of this shit to go around, man.
Right.
And collabing is man at the top we collaborate, man.
Yeah.
Man, ain't no motherfucking billionaires worried about what another. They trying to figure out how we could get some of yours.
Right. Exactly.
What we could do together to grow this shit.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. But I'm really interested in working with some of them handlers that's on that field, man. That's really on that field. you know, catapulted to a little different level, you know.
Yeah, because it's an art to it, man. I mean, it's a beautiful thing when you get the full grasp of the training and how they do their thing. Because man, like you said, just seeing them put the control on them type of dogs and having them do certain things on the field, it's beautiful to see. I do appreciate it.
Man, and I'm talking about even man, I be following people that do tricks and shit, man.
Yeah,
Like that in itself amazes me. Bang, play dead, run up the wall, do a black flip, jump on my back, walk on my shoulder.
yeah,
Man, that, trainers might say that's easy, but that shit intrigue me.
it is. It is. It's
You,
real eye catching.
like that shit intrigue me. So it's like it shows that a dog can think.
Right.
When a person tell the dog he got a towel on the door, go get me a beer, and this dog really go in there and get the beer.
Yep. Yeah,
Like this motherfucker can read.
bro.
Like how you know what the beer is? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it be things that I think about. Like it's crazy, bro.
I
Like
I talked to a trainer. Shout out John Mims. I had him on my platform before. Uh, he told me the story about this guy. He was on the news. He wasn't like no you a trainer like some people we see on Instagram or on social media. He was just an older guy out in the country. So John Mims said he was at his house talking to him, and his dog, the old man's dog, was in the backyard, and then he came in the house, and the front door was open. The old man told the dog, "Go shut that front door." Man, he said the dog walked up, put his head on the door, shut the door.
yeah,
Yeah, like yeah, I don't I don't know how some people do the things they do, but like I said, it's beautiful to see a dog and a trainer on one accord and them being intertwined together and doing certain things together. Man, it's real interesting to see.
and you really have to take your head off to a person that got multiple dogs that's on that level.
Yeah,
Like when you got a person that got 3, 4 dogs and he don't put titles on them and they still able to work, that take
bro,
a lot of level of commitment and time, bro.
for real,
It's
putting in
like
work.
it's like people be like, that person ain't homeless. Look how fat his dog is. We all judge. No, they love their dog. I be
Right.
watching.
Yeah,
Man, they'll take a meal and split it with the dog, man.
yeah, for real.
I ain't gonna eat it all, man. I'm gonna get this motherfucker half the burger.
Right.
And I'm hungry. They count French fries, you feel me?
Yeah, yeah,
And guess what? They'll walk in the store, tell that motherfucker to sit. They go off in the woods and get high. Dog still be sitting right there at the stop sign waiting on his ass.
they do. Yeah, yeah,
You,
you
you
ain't
know? The
lying.
motherfucker don't got no air will get on your ass if you approach them too quick.
They will let them be sleep on the corner.
Man, that's them undeniable bonds, man.
No, for real.
You know, and real life emotional support.
Yeah,
The dog love unconditionally, man. They sleep in the woods with a nigga, you know?
yeah.
Like, so that relationship, man, you got to value anybody who putting that time into their dogs like that, man.
No, no doubt.
You know? Like, it's one thing to really take care of your dogs physically, making sure they got the best food. But what about the exercise? My cousin tell me all the time, cuz when we be having these litters, people they need that individual time. Like they need that one-on-one. They need a friend. They need some love.
Yeah,
Like, cause when you have so many, you gonna stick them in the kennel, bro.
right.
And if you ain't getting them out, you just ruined a good litter,
Yeah, yeah,
you know. And then it come with learning and trial and error, you know. So you got to be open minded. And again, though, people they gatekeep information, man, because they think you gonna surpass them. It's like, man, how they got these little puppies screaming and hollering 5 weeks old? I
right.
can't tell you my sauce. They fucking with these dogs early, you
Yeah,
know? Like, so it's like, man, we got past the information and each one teach one to help each other, man.
yeah. You got to, because I mean, how do we expect the community in the industry to get better after you're done or this person's done? How do we expect it to keep growing and continue to get better and excel?
Like it'd be a lot of people that hit you up for co-owns and things of that nature. But then when you dig more and look into their background, hey homie, you worried about the wrong roof. You know? You gotta have your shit together first. Cause this dog shit, how a person place you with a $3,000 dog, you got this motherfucker living in your car,
Right.
you know, motherfuckers get mad at you. That should be kind of a hindrance, bro.
Yeah.
When you co-own or you place a person a dog, I just be grateful that hopefully it be a person that decide to return the dog to you.
Right. Yeah.
You got some people probably sell a dude dog off or say the dog went missing, but have your life in order first, bro.
Right.
You know, because if you don't have no children, it's the closest thing to a kid you gonna get because it
Yeah.
depends on you.
Yep.
You know, and if you have kids and the load too heavy, don't think about no motherfucking dog.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's selfish to put that dog in a situation when you can't give it all the time that it needs and just being able to be there for it.
even if you can't give it all the time it needs, be able to care for it proper way. For
Right.
when you do have to pass it back to the owner or pass it to somebody else, it's in good shape.
Yeah.
You know, like, but yeah, man, you know, and if you don't have kids and you know how to take care of a dog, then cool. But learn how to take care of your kid first, then you know how to take care of a dog.
Right. Yeah.
You know, or vice versa. I ain't gonna even say a kid. Just learn how to take care of responsibilities.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, that's a big
Re-
thing.
responsibilities is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, because hey, the world don't stop moving for nobody. Life don't keep life.
Yeah, it is. That's a fact.
You know, like man, that's the biggest thing about it. Life don't keep life. You gonna have some obstacles. You know, man. You know, like a lot of people see how many brings we did this year,
Hmm.
but man, it was we had missed brings like 2 years straight. Like shit, my Rambo and Mayhem puppies. Them was the actual only litter I had the whelp I have in my house in 3 years. I kept
Yeah.
missing. My cousin saved us with old dog Scarlet litter. He had litter from BB. Like so, that's why I say, man, a team, man.
Yeah.
Get yourself a team of like-minded people. No po motherfuckers, man. And when I say po, I ain't even talking about monetary. You po-minded motherfuckers, man.
Right. Yeah.
You know, you got to be open and you got to be able to take criticism. Everybody ain't gonna like your dogs.
No.
Do I be a little salty when I hear certain shit? Hell yeah, I'm human. Do I want to
Yeah.
call somebody up and grill them? I have done it.
Yeah.
You know, hey man, don't be hating on my shit, man. I don't hate on you,
Right.
but everybody ain't gonna like your shit, man. Just keep doing what you doing.
Facts.
You know, can't nobody do you better than you do you.
Man, that's a bar. Man,
You just gotta, you just gotta be comfortable with doing you.
you do.
You know, I
Yeah.
ain't the motherfucker to go along with the pack. I
Right.
don't want to do this because everybody doing this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna do this because I want to do this.
Right.
You either mess with me or you don't. You know,
Yeah.
and if you don't, hey, what he say on New Jack City is like Beirut. You gonna become a living hostage to this shit. Cause, cause that, cause we not gonna stop. We not gonna stop. You know,
Right.
I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting
Okay.
on you. I
Okay.
know. I know you gonna have something in the making.
Yeah. 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 Man, I'm now
Yeah.
I'm ready, man. Man, once it hit, man. Once it hit, it's on. I'm telling you, like it. But man, what I was gonna say? Well, I'm gonna have to start following you with a notebook when we start talking. 'Cause all them quotes you put in this interview, boy, that was some good
Man,
stuff.
and you know, now, really, really, we drag our feet on a lot of shit because this is the business.
Yeah.
We do treat this shit like the block, but we gotta learn how to get these LLCs intact and these business credit cards and shit.
Right.
Buy now, pay later, goddamn it. You
Yeah.
know? So it took for a little minute to set the credit cards and things of that nature and but some of these guys in this dog world, they understand the business side of it.
Right. They do.
They doing the business side, and people looking like, damn, they selling it. Nah, they know how to get that funding. They know how to they know how to take them payments. And with
Yeah.
a lot of trainers, if y'all got y'all shit set up right, bro, y'all can make a killing because a person ain't got 2,500, 3,000 spend on their dog and then give you 2,500, $4,000 for a month up
Right.
front.
Yeah.
No, man, get your shit together where you can accept them credit cards because a person pay that shit if they able to give a little increments to their credit card payment after pay.
Right.
Like,
That's a
so
fact.
I know that be my problem. Goddamn, you said
Yeah.
1,000 a week. I don't never want to tell nobody they too high. It's just too high for me right now.
Right. Yeah.
you know. So and then building a team of trusted trainers that can build your dog. Keep them relationships open, and and they'll give you some fucking wit when they know you're a man of your word. Oh, I ain't worried about dude. He good for his word.
Right.
You know. One thing about it, blessings don't be blocked; they be delayed. You know.
That's a bar. Yeah.
You know. And I always tell when I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. It may not happen when I say it's gonna happen, but you can hold me to my word.
Right.
If not, hey, long as I ain't ghosting you, I done blocked you. Hey, just give me a little time, man. I'm gonna make it up for you,
Yeah.
and and I'm gonna make it up to you double time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now I know I took a little while, man. You might get that anonymous call out the blue. Just pick up, man. Like, some people get so pissed they block their blessing. Man, I ain't
Right.
never fucking with dude no more, man. He did me wrong. Man, he said he was gonna straighten. I ain't saying wait 10 years, 5 years, you know. But, calling them favors, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people just don't understand. Sometimes it ain't all about the dollar, it's about the relationship. I'm with bartering and trading, you
Yeah.
know. Nobody throw you a puppy, just imprint a puppy for me,
Right.
you know. But do what you say you gonna do. Don't just have my shit on the back burner and I done gave you my pay.
Yeah.
Whether I paid you with dog or some money, just do what you say you gonna do, man.
Right.
And don't steal from the people, because I ain't gonna steal from you about this breed. I'm gonna
Right.
tell you everything you want to know. People will milk the pot. Man, yeah,
Yeah.
if y'all trainer, man, y'all know when this motherfucking puppy ain't got it, man. Don't just don't don't just charge me up and keep taking my motherfucking money. Tell me the truth. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. And
Right.
I'm saying this on your platform. When you get a dog for me, long as you done what's right by it and it don't work out, you don't got to call me trying to beat around the bush.
Yeah.
Tell me like it is. I ain't gonna be ass hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I understand. I done paid a lot of money for dogs that didn't work out,
Yeah.
and I ain't asked for no money back or get no guarantee. I don't. Ain't no guarantee on no puppy. It's a gamble.
It ain't. Yeah. That's a fact.
You want a guarantee of a right direction of a dog going in the right direction, then buy your older prospect.
Right.
But the thing that come with that is you got people say, I ain't spending that much money on a dog. Man, I done spent some money. Man, I ain't gonna lie. And my cousin, if I could put up the screenshot. Man, last year alone we lost 20,000 or more just in breeding. Import, importing semen, the britches didn't take, all the progesterones, the surgicals.
Damn.
We lost over 20. Like, we done bought some lessons in this shit. Like,
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands been put into this shit.
Damn.
Like this shit ain't no easy shit, man. You got to be long-winded and really believe in what you're doing.
Yeah. No.
Sometimes this shit will
Right.
cause a problem in the house. I told you I never broke. I be running out of money.
Yeah.
Run out some money and you done bought a new motherfucking dog, boy.
Right.
Motherfucker in the house get ready to get on your head. Hey, good thing. Hey, good thing with me, I own real estate. My wife can't put me out. I got somewhere to go.
Right. Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah. You
so
ain't lying.
yeah, man. That's it, man. But I say that man, just build you a strong team, man, of like-minded people.
No, for sure.
If And that go even if you're not a breeder. I'm saying even if you're a handler and you just got one dog. When you got the right team around you for as trainers and decoys, you could build something phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
And be willing to listen. Everybody. I don't know it all.
Right.
How am I argue with a motherfucker who done titled some dogs or who train and I don't train? But I can tell you what I dislike and what I do like. I
Yeah.
don't have to like you as a trainer, you know? And I'm not talking about personally. I don't have to like how you build dogs or what you're doing with a dog.
Right. Right.
I
Yeah.
can mess with you outside of you build my dog,
Right.
you know? But that's just the main things for me, man.
No, for sure.
You know?
Uh, anything else you wanted to add before we wrap it up?
No, man, you try and kick me off now. You got me popping there.
Yeah.
What else you want to ask, you know? Yeah.
uh,
Yeah,
man,
yeah. He ready to cut the camera off on me, y'all.
I don't think it's anything I want to add, man. I think we did what it was supposed to do. I think
All
we,
right.
yeah, I think we got
Man,
what we got.
it's a pleasure to do this, man. This is my first platform. You know, I'm looking for us to do more,
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah,
you know. Um, and just stay close. Keep watching, man. We gonna keep coming, man.
for sure.
Period. Like I told him, like, this a marathon. I ain't racing nobody. Like I
Yeah,
said, it's a lot of good breeds out there.
yeah.
I ain't racing nobody. I'm in competition with the motherfucker in the mirror, you know.
That's how it's supposed to be.
And my team, we spar all day long. We keep each other on our toes, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, we pop a little shit to each other. So it's coming, man. We gonna keep it coming, man. You
Yeah,
know.
y'all go follow them on Instagram at TNTBANDOGCARTEL. Bobby with the dogs, Raymond
Raymond
19.
1900,
Yep,
you
follow
know.
the whole crew. Man, I'm gonna have to get y'all all on my platform, man. I think we should do that next. I
Now I'm
think,
gonna tell you this, like, see, I can pop it, I can answer the questions,
yeah,
but the little more intricate questions,
yeah.
you froze up, homie.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Little more
Okay,
intricate questions and stuff like that.
yeah,
My cousin, he really get deep into it.
okay.
But you know, he don't he might not get on though.
Oh, okay. No, ain't no worries.
We'll pop
Yeah.
but we'll pop it. Hey, I can let him answer in the back like a ghost, you know?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, it was a pleasure doing this, man. I had fun, man.
No, for sure, man. I appreciate you coming on. Like I said, we're gonna have to do something else, and man, we gonna definitely work in the future for sure.
Man, I'm waiting on you, man. Hey, it's all we already put that in stone.
Man, we all man,
It, it's
we here with it. We
it's
here
in
with
the air now, you know. And we
it. Yeah,
just got to the universe just got to bring it together,
exactly. Exactly.
you know. But
Yes,
shit,
sir.
man, I'm off of here, man. I enjoyed it, man.
All
I'm
right.
into y'all too.
Okay, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, brother.
Right. Yeah, this was another episode of Canine Development and Culture. Subscribe, hit the like button and share. And we out of here. Thank you.